John, this is a wild and dangerous high-speed pursuit. The van you see right there, we understand there's a female driver. We don't know if there's anyone else inside that vehicle, but she's driving erratically. She's already slammed into a couple patrol cars, and incredibly, she actually chased a patrol car, went right at the patrol car, and the patrol car had to get out of the way. We understand there was possibly as many as 2 LAPD officers that have been hurt. We're right now on the 405 freeway northbound coming up into the Sepulveda Pass. Sunset is coming up. That's Sunset Boulevard right there, and you can see from time to time she drives extremely fast, then she slows down, swerves in and out of traffic. They're a pit maneuver. They're doing the pit maneuver. They want to stop this. This woman is dangerous. We don't see a pit maneuver often on the freeway, but 2 LAPD officers have already been hurt. They're doing everything in their power to get this woman to pull over to the side and get this pursuit over. You see now they're going to pin her in, and that was not successful. She was able to get away once again. So they have about a dozen LAPD patrol cars behind this vehicle right now. Two officers, we understand, have already been hurt. We don't know how badly, but you very seldom see this. This is how badly they want to take this woman into custody. You can see the patrol car was damaged there trying to get up to this van. It's a big van. They're trying to get right up next to it, slam it up against the side of the K-rail or the shoulder there, and that did not work. That was not successful. There's an LAPD helicopter overhead. We're still on the 405 freeway northbound. You see the night sun right there. There's no volume on the 405 north, so it's a smooth sailing, if you will, all the way up into the San Fernando Valley, but LAPD officers want to get this over with. This woman is driving erratically, and she appears to be driving in an extremely dangerous manner. Here they go once again. They're going to try and stop this. Boy, look at the way the van swerved to the right. Now they've got it spun out.
Wow.
If she continues, though, she's going to go head-on into the officers.
And do we know, Scott, we know a woman is driving. Do we know, are there any passengers in the vehicle with her?
We don't believe so. This is incredible. We don't believe so, but we don't know for certain. It's hard to tell because you can't get inside that van. But she is just flooring it right now, getting as much power to that vehicle as possible, and it's just spinning around in circles. It's a big van, though, and the patrol cars just don't have the weight or the mass to really stop this vehicle. But you could tell she's lost control of it. There's enough damage to the vehicle right now where she has lost control of that vehicle, and she can't really continue on. It looks like now they may be able to pin her and get her stuck, get her in between some of the patrol cars, but now she's going southbound in the northbound lanes of the 405, and look at all the patrol cars here that were headed northbound behind her. Now you can see those people just driving the freeway, headed right into this woman who's driving so erratically and so dangerously.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
I've never seen police act so aggressively to try and stop a driver like this, and you can see why. She's really putting lives at risk.
Yeah, she chased a patrol car, John and Rachel. She went after the patrol car with her vehicle. They had to try and get out of the way. And we understand, we believe 2 officers have been hurt. So when you have a woman who's right now is going to be looking at, charges of attempted murder on a police officer by trying to ram them with her vehicle, once you see that, once you see somebody driving into oncoming traffic, this is so dangerous.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've seen a pursuit this dangerous before because of the speed and because there's damage to that van. That's oncoming traffic you're looking at on the 405 North, and the van is heading southbound. And we saw earlier with the damage to the van, she's lost control. Oh, boy, head on into that car.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. We hate to see this. We hate to see innocent people get hurt. But we're looking at it right now, such a difficult pursuit to stop and to get around here on the 405. This is amazing. She is southbound on the shoulder on the northbound lanes of the 405. We're in the Westwood area. I think we're kind of up Westwood Boulevard or Sunset again here in just a moment. And look at that, guys. I mean, swerving across all lanes, and she's lost some control of the vehicle, you can tell.
Yeah, we hope police, I'm actually surprised that traffic hasn't been stopped, but I know these things can just escalate so quickly. But hopefully they can pause traffic because, yeah, this is so dangerous.
Yeah, she's already hit one car head on. Scott, do we know how this started?
We do not know exactly. We know it started in Venice. We're not certain what the want was on this vehicle, but it's nearly impossible to stop all traffic on the 405 northbound. Now, they've done that a little further south. I can see it out the window, so they're doing everything they can do to try and make this as safe as possible, but it's just so dangerous. So up ahead, you're going to see an area where there are no vehicles coming northbound on the 405, and then you're going to see a hole open up out of your shot. You're going to see where the freeway is shut down. It's going to be interesting to see, push back in, what she does when she comes up on that stopped group of traffic on the 405 North. Again, she's southbound at a high rate of speed in a van that she's having a hard time controlling. Open up a little bit for me, and then you're going to see where the blockade is, if you will. There's the patrol car. There's the blockage of the freeway. And, boy, how dangerous is this?
Oh my gosh, and it looked like she's...
Oh my goodness, she's going to go head on into those vehicles.
Oh my
God. She decided to slam into them without even hitting the brakes. So we're going to have innocent people hurt. Oh my goodness. I can't believe we just saw that. That was horrible.
We see one person get out of their vehicle.
2 vehicles at least hit head on, it looks like.
People are going to be hurt here. This was such
She's climbing out now,
devastating...
looks like, or somebody's climbing out.
Yeah, oh my goodness. This was such a dangerous pursuit, and now we see innocent people have been hurt. And we're going to try and re-rack some of that footage, but it's one of the craziest pursuits I've seen, with a vehicle spinning around in all sorts of directions trying to get away from the police. There she is right there. She's up on top of the cab of that semi, and officers have their guns drawn, and boy, she is distraught. It looks like she may try and get inside one of the vehicles. Oh my goodness. You see, she's pointing at them like she had a weapon.
Right.
Obviously, if she had a weapon, they would open fire on her. But right now, they are working with someone probably under the influence of drugs or alcohol or mental health issues, and they're just trying to get her into custody. Ambulances are headed this way right now, and there they have her. But oh my goodness.
Wow.
What a dangerous pursuit. And sadly, it looks like innocent people are going to be hurt in this one.
I hope they're okay, and I hope those ambulances can get there quickly and treat those other drivers. But wow.
Multiple drivers hit, 2 LAPD officers, we believe, injured as well. Boy, she did a lot of damage in a short period of time.
Sure did. This was probably one of the wildest ones I've seen too, Scott.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. Now, what we're going to have here on the 405 freeway northbound is a complete closure of the 405 freeway. So the 405 freeway northbound is going to be shut down. All lanes. This is going to take a while to clear.